There is a round of football happening in this World Cup that has never existed before, anywhere, in any tournament, ever, every World Cup since 1930, and this exact round simply did not exist. You'll see it on the bracket. You might not even notice it's new, but it decides who survives, who goes home, and who gets a second life they didn't earn through their group. Here is exactly how it works. Here's the setup. 48 teams, 12 groups of 4. Everyone plays 3 games. Normally, the top 2 from each group go straight into the next knockout round. Clean, predictable, 2 in, 2 out. But 12 groups means 24 automatic qualifiers, an awkward number for a knockout bracket. So FIFA added 8 more spots, filled by the best third-place teams, ranked against each other across all 12 groups. 24 plus 8 is 32, and those 32 need a round of their own before the round you actually recognize. That round is the round of 32. It has never existed at a World Cup until this one. Why does this matter? Because it changes the math of survival. In the old format, finishing third in your group meant one thing: elimination. No exceptions, no second chances, pack your bags. In this format, third place isn't necessarily the end. It might just be a pause. A team can lose their final group game, finish third, and still walk straight into the round of 32, depending on how the other 11 groups play out. Same result on paper, different consequence in reality. And here's where it gets dramatic. Picture this. Your team loses their final group game. In the old World Cup, that's the broadcast cutting to highlights of someone else's tournament. You're done. In this World Cup, that loss might not matter. If your goal difference, your points, your overall record are still better than enough third-place teams in other groups, you're through. Not because you won, because everyone else collectively did worse. You can lose and still survive. Whether you like it or not, that's the system now. Here's the wrinkle most fans miss. Being third in your group guarantees nothing. There's a quiet leaderboard running in the background the entire group stage. Every third-place team in every group, ranked against each other by points, then goal difference, then goals scored. Only the top 8 of those 12 make it through. The other 4 go home with the exact same record as teams that advanced. Same finish, different fate. And it comes down to results in games your team isn't even playing. Right now, that leaderboard is filling in live. Every group game this week is quietly shifting who's in and who's out of a round that has never existed before. Once the groups wrap up, the round of 32 kicks off, the first of its kind in World Cup history, before the bracket narrows toward the stage you actually remember. So here's the whole thing stripped down. More teams meant more groups. More groups meant an awkward number of automatic qualifiers. That awkward number needed extra teams needed an extra round, and that extra round had never existed until this tournament forced it into being. 48 teams, 12 groups, 32 survivors, one brand new round standing between them and the World Cup you've always known. The game has not changed. You're welcome. Subscribe if you enjoyed this type of content. It means a lot.